Hi everyone, it's Lauren here. So today's blog is going to be on how to overcome anxiety in a relationship. This blog was requested from one of my best friends, Leah, who I'm going to be seeing at my boyfriend's party next month. I cannot wait to see you, Leah. I've missed you so much, and thank you so much for this question. I promised her I'd get it filmed this month, so here I am filming it before I get onto the Christmas festive blogs. But yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. So it's easy to have anxiety when you first come in relationships. You don't know what to expect. It's kind of like a new world. Like suddenly you have all this free time, then suddenly you're like seeing this relationship all the time and you have to spend time with them. You're having to try and find that time as well as trying to find time with your friends, family, and for yourself. And there's a lot to do in relationships, and like for example, for me, like when it came to Christmas, I didn't really have any gifts to buy before. Now I've got my boyfriend's birthday and his Christmas to buy for, so I have to always think of so many gift ideas this time of year, and it can be very stressful. Why I should start my Christmas shopping early so that I'm top of it. But there is a lot of anxiety in relationships, and I just want to speak a bit about it. I'm going to give a few tips of advice on how to present anxiety and how to enjoy the relationship more and not worry about it so much, because it's important. Like, you're not always stressing about the relationship, and you're just enjoying it and living the moment with it every day, and just like there's no point getting yourself worked out up and getting stressed out over the littlest of things. So before I'd give this advice, and hopefully it'll help other people who've just started in relationships too, or feeling anxious and in it and all that. My first tip of advice is not to overthink the relationship. Even I overthink the relationship. Sometimes I think, oh my god, should I be doing this? Am I not going too? Am I going too fast in the relationship? Am I going too slow? Have I done this right? Have I done this right? But overthinking does nothing good to you. Like, there's no point overthinking things that have never happened yet. So the best course of action is just not to overthink. I know it's easier said than done, but what you can do is write down your overthinking thoughts in a notepad and then compare them. And say, for example, you're worrying about the future. You can just write down the future hasn't happened yet. I know that's terrible advice, but um, it's just don't overthink it. Enjoy the moment. Like, there's no point overthinking the future or overthinking things you did in the past, because it's gonna do no good to your mental health and your self-esteem. So just like enjoy the moment and don't overthink anything about the relationship. There's no point overthinking something till something has actually happened. Like, it's better just to not let it get to you. Take the relationship nice and slow, physically and mentally, because you go too fast and think too far into the future. This will give you a lot of stress, because like the future hasn't even happened yet, like I just mentioned before. So there's no point thinking about when you'll have babies or when you get married or what your financial situation will be like in the future. Just enjoy the moment and just take each step slowly. Don't start doing something till both of you are ready. It's really important that both people in relationship agree to the next step in their relationship, and just take it nice and slow. Don't overthink. Like I said, don't overthink it. So basically it's like last step, just like you know what I mean, don't think too far into the future. But yeah, it's better to take a relationship really, really slowly than going too fast. As to me, there's no such thing as going too slow, because um because if you go slow, it means that you're enjoying every moment and you're not like you're living in the moment. You're not going too fast. Like, you're taking your time, so you're enjoying that moment rather than speeding along to the next step. You know what I mean? Well, there isn't such thing as going too fast and getting yourself all worked up and stressed out. So just try and enjoy the moment and don't take it too fast. Just like, because like, it's not good for your mental health or your physical health, because your body can only move so fast. For example, like you can only do so much in a day relationship, or so much in a week or a month or whatever. And mentally it's going to cause you a lot of stress too. You're going to start overthinking a lot. You'll start going to bed and thinking, oh my god, have I done this yet? Have I done this yet? And you'll just have so many thoughts speeding along with you. When you just take it slow and enjoy the moment, you're not thinking about all those things. Like, because just let these things happen naturally, like having babies, getting married. Just let it all happen naturally. Don't speed along with it, because it's not worth it. Because if you do things too fast, you'll regret it. But if you do it nice and slowly and take your time with it, you won't regret it, and you'll be in a good position. You'll be happy with your life. Like, it's important that you both be happy as well with taking that next step in your relationship. Don't beat yourself up for your mistakes in the relationship. We have to remember we all make mistakes, especially when we first go into a relationship. It's easy to do something wrong or say something you don't mean. It's totally natural. It's how you learn and grow from those mistakes. Like, for example, we can't change our past, but we can prevent this stuff from happening in our future. So, for example, I've made some mistakes in the past that I extremely regret. Not really many mistakes from my relationship. Me and Dane never really argued or really done anything like really bad in our time in the relationship. So we have nothing to regret in terms of our relationship time. There is things I regret in the past and I wish I could change, but I know I can't change them. But I know I can, but I know not to repeat those mistakes and just move on. And it just makes you become a better person by making mistakes. We don't make any mistakes in life. We don't learn from them. Because life is a learning process. You know what I mean? If you never make any mistakes, you're not learning. So it's really important to make mistakes so that it will help you grow as a person. See mistakes as a learning curve, and that it's natural, and that as long as you if you make a mistake that affects your partner, as long as you apologize to them and tell them how sorry you are, then it's absolutely fine. You're not a bad person, you're a good person, you know. So don't panic over mistakes. It's natural to make mistakes. It's how you learn and grow from them and move on that is most important. If you have any relationship issues or anything you want to talk about relationship, make sure to communicate these straight away. Don't keep them to yourself. Don't suffer in silence. It's really important that both people in the relationship communicate their issues, because like if you keep it to yourself, that's just going to make the relationship worse, and it's going to make it harder for you in the future and going forward. So it's very important you communicate any issues you have or anything you need. This will present anxiety or stress to both of you, because it's not like you're trying to mind read your partner. You know what your partner's thinking, you know what they're thinking, and they know what you're thinking as well. Because believe it or not, people can't mind read. Even they do psychology, you can't mind read. Like, it's not a skill anyone has. Like, we can't mind read people. It's not a thing we can do as humans. So it's really important that we communicate our issues so we can grow and move forward and help each other out. Because if we're not communicating our issues, this will cause more stress and anxiety. As me and my boyfriend made a priority from day one, we'll always communicate our issues and any worries we have. And this will help us in a relationship and make us connect even more and make us stronger together. And so it's important that, for example, when um if I'm feeling really, really hungry, I have to communicate to Damien I need some food. Or if Damien has like an issue or something that's bothering him, he needs to communicate with me, because it's really important that we do that. So, and it stops arguments as well. That's why me and Dane never have arguments, because we communicate so well with each other. And communication is such an important thing. So you're not communicating properly with each other, this could even break the relationship apart, because you're keeping those issues in. If the other partner doesn't know what's going on, that can cause stress and anxiety to them or to you. So it's important to communicate your issues, like, because this will present anxiety and stress in the relationship for sure. And for the last step, it's really important to get that balance in your relationship. The reason being is because, for example, if your partner maybe works a bit too much or you work too much, this could mean that you're not able to meet up as much. And it means that it can become quite toxic. Like, your partner is like not making enough time for you, you're not making enough time for for them. Like, it's really important that you regularly keep in touch. Obviously you need to give yourself each other space though, because you keep give each other, if you message and call each other too much, this may come across controlling in the relationship, because you're not giving space, you're not letting that relationship, like for example, you can't say to a relationship, oh, you can't meet your friends, because that's being very controlling. You still need to have time to see other people and to do other things. You need to have enough time with each other as well. So it's important to get that balance. Like, you need to have that healthy balance between your working, college, uni life, whatever you do, your friends' life, your family, time to yourself, time your relationship. You need to get that balance. Obviously you're going to spend more time in a relationship than other people. That's natural, but you've got to get that balance, because you don't have that balancing cause anxiety to you or your partner if they're overdoing something, or they're not seeing you enough, or they're seeing you too much. And this can make things fall apart in different aspects in your life. Like, if you're seeing your partner too much, this, and not seeing your friends enough, this can make your friends not want to see you, because they think, oh, they don't prioritize me, I might as well not be friends with them. Or if you see a relationship too, or you don't see a relationship enough, they may think, oh, they don't love me, they don't want to see me, it seems like they want to tear apart from me. And this can make the person overthink as well, because make them overthink, so think that they don't want to see them. And this can make the person feel anxious, because they feel like they don't want to make time for them, they feel like the relationship could be coming to an end. So it's important to get a balance between all the different aspects in your life, If you don't get that balance, it will cause anxiety. So balance in a relationship is so important. Find that healthy balance. Make sure you make time for everything. Like, I know it's hard to balance your life about and juggle it about. I get that. I totally understand that. But it's important to get the balance between everything that's going on in your life. And because I've got a healthy relationship, I have got a healthy relationship. I've got a healthy balance with my boyfriend. I make sure to spend plenty of time with Damien. I text him almost every day, if not every day. But I also have time with my friends. I see them every so often. I have time with family. I make sure to have time for myself. I have mental health days. When I was on my HNC, I made time for my studying, but I also made time to see Damien and to do everything else. So it's really important to juggle all that. Thank you guys so much for watching this blog. It was a harder blog for me to film because, like, me and Dana have never really had massive anxiety in our relationship due to the fact that we've really done well with our relationship from day one, and we've basically done all these things. I do overthink things a lot, to be fair. I'm a big overthinker, and there has been times where maybe we didn't quite communicate our issues, but the majority of the time, me and Damien have done well with our relationship. We've never really got into an argument, so we're really lucky in that way. But I hope this helps people who are feeling anxious in relationships or have anxiety about dating and all that. I hope that these tips of advice will help present anxiety to other couples in the future and now, So I hope it helped in some kind of way anyway. But I'm not the best for giving advice when it comes to relationships, even though I've been in one for 3 years. But it's not the easiest thing for me to talk about. But I really hope you guys enjoyed that blog. And most importantly, I hope you enjoyed it, Leah, since you requested it to me. I know you really wanted this blog. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye for now.